Hello friends, this is Anand Pai, founder of Academy in Pursuit of Engineering Excellence Apex. Today we are going to have a video on career guidance, and today's topic is how to crack GATE exam. GATE is a very important examination for students of private engineering college as it gives a major boost to their career prospects. In this video I have discussed how to crack GATE exam based on the concepts developed by the ancient rishis of India. Okay. So now whenever the ancient rishis said about studying something new, what are the steps they used? They used these steps, which is also the steps I am using for cracking GATE. Okay. First step our ancient rishis had is Shravana, that is listening. Second step was Manana or contemplating. Step 3 was Nidhidhyasana or applying. Now all these steps I am going to explain how to implement them into GATE. First step is Shravana, listening. How to listen? See, always hear from a good teacher, okay, and if possible attend a classroom coaching, because 90% of the people who go to classroom coaching gets benefited. In terms of the people who have cleared GATE, who have got top 1000 ranks, you will find at least more than 900 students who have gone to classroom coaching. Okay, you may say, sir, there is YouTube videos, there is NPTEL, MIT, OCWs and all those things, but nothing can replace classroom coaching, because what happens is you get propelled, you get a lot of motivation and you sit there and study. Now what happens with YouTube videos or NPTEL or anything? See, if you see NPTEL professors are very great. All the professors who are teaching in IITs have their concept very strong and they teach in the best possible way. No coaching institute professor can compete with the concepts of IIT professors. They teach in the best possible way. But what happens here is, when you see from YouTube, the problem there, what happens is you don't spend time. It becomes very difficult to sit for long hours seeing those videos. Okay, and also when the person is in front of you, the amount of motivation that person gives, that person may not be able to give that amount of motivation when he is doing a YouTube video or anything. Okay, so very important is that in person, if you go and study, that has its own effect. Okay, if you can go to a professor of IIT and learn, there is nothing good better than that. Okay, now in addition to classroom coaching, just classroom coaching is not enough, because what happens that the professor who is teaching in a classroom, he will have one type of mindset or he has one perspective of teaching. Okay, whenever we have to study new concept, the more the perspectives we get, it is better. So what happens, you have to go, in addition, you have to go to NPTEL videos, you have to go to MIT OpenCourseWare, or even Apex is doing now GATE coaching. So anything what you get a different viewpoint, different perspective. You have to take as much as you can. Okay, and there are a number of educational channels which provides different perspectives. So if you have to strengthen the concept, you have to hear from a lot of places. And next, after hearing is not complete here. You have to record what is hearing. So make your own notes. Making notes strengthens the concept. So you may sometimes take notes from some coaching institutes, or there might be built-in notes. Okay, or you can see the toppers notes are freely available, or sometimes they give with the money, they charge you money and they give you the toppers notes. Let me tell you, this helps to a certain extent, but it will not help until you make your own notes. Making your own notes matters the most. Okay, because the learning happens when you put pen on paper. Engineering learning happens only because of writing. If you don't write, you don't understand. So kindly write, make your own notes, make your own corrections. That will strengthen your concept. You cannot read engineering subjects like you read a novel. Okay, so you have to understand, you have to reproduce. If you have to reproduce, you have to make the notes. Okay, next, after you make the notes, The next thing is that important formulas. Whenever you do a subject, whatever the important formulas you have felt, you have seen, you have to write it down. Might be in sheets of paper or maybe a small size formula books. In that, some conceptual concepts also should be written. Okay, some important things, points that also should be written, which will help you in understanding the concept. Those also should be written and might be putting it on your walls of your study room. This also helps because this is listening. Listening is not just with your ears, it is with your eyes, with your hands, everything. Wherever when you write it down, you listen. When you see, you listen. Okay, so you are taking it inside. Okay, so this is very important. You have to be in that frame of mind. We will go to the next important step, which is Manana. Now what is Manana? We will see. Okay, Manana, here you have to contemplate. How to contemplate? First, read the formula sheets and important concept every day religiously. Just like you do some religious duty. India, you know, is a very religious country. Okay, so whatever religious duty you are doing, similar way, keep 1 hour for the duty to clear gate. Okay, so continuously read the formula sheets, very important, and also the concepts. Okay, just flip the pages, and this flipping the pages helps a lot. Doing daily exercise, how it is important to build a good body. Similar way, doing daily these concepts, studying these concepts daily helps you to strengthen the concept. Next, solve difficult problems daily. Okay, and just after revising the concept, read the solve these problems, and also not just solving. Say you have taken a difficult problem from the previous years. Now not just solving that particular problem, you have to see what different type of problems can be framed using these things. Okay, and one more point, do not get the answers, ready-made answers from somewhere. Getting the answer for the difficult problem from somebody else doesn't help you at all. You have to get the answer by yourself. Okay, if you cannot get the answer by yourself, having the answer on your hand is of no use. Sometimes we use some of the apps, okay, where we have the real answers given. You just see the question and see it for 2 minutes and then see the answer. No use. Okay, if you see the question, next go back to the textbook or your notes and try to solve it by yourself. Do not go, I will say, only see the answer key. Okay, do not go beyond that. Okay, getting the answer is after you spend around 1 or 2 hours solving that problem and revising the concept. If you are not able to do, then go for seeing the answers. Okay, it should be a failure of yours to see the answers. Okay, so get the answer, then see the answer, whether you have missed some steps or you have done it wrongly or such kind of things. Otherwise, don't go for ready-made answers. So get the answer by yourself. You are developing skills. That's very important. Okay, next, make a study group and discuss important concepts. Very important. Have a professional study group, not the study group that makes a lot of gossips. No, you should not waste time by doing study group, but keep members in the study group who are really professional and stick to are really motivated, because sometimes motivation can be really viral. Nowadays coronavirus is going on very big. We have to see about virus which will help you to study a lot. Okay, so here if you go and sit beside or talk to a person who is really serious, I will tell you that seriousness is so viral that it will come to you. So go and have good friends and who are really serious. Okay, very important. Next, write typical questions and all the possible way to solve the problems. There are more than one ways of solving a problem. So if you see what are the different ways of solving a problem, what will help you is how to go for a question or how to solve a question very fast. Those easy methods you will develop by yourself. Okay, see, there are number of coaching institutes which gives you easy methods. Now easy methods helps, but when it helps, when you have got those easy method by yourself. It is like this. See, when some coaching institutes gives you the easy methods, the problem what happens is you will think that is everything and you will be able to clear gate. See, IIT professors are very intelligent. Okay, they want to take only good people who are really good in concepts. Okay, they don't want people who just crack gate. GATE is a method to see who are really good in engineering. So you have to be good in engineering. Take it head on. Don't go for shortcuts. Shortcuts can be really dangerous. Okay. Go on head on and you will develop your shortcuts. And that is much better. Okay. Now let us see the next step, that is application. Okay. Whatever we have heard, whatever we have contemplated, next is the stage of application. Now when we say application or Nidhidhyasana, first thing in application is whatever subjects we have studied, we will see how much good we have studied. We have to write the mock test, that is subject wise mock test. Once we have subject wise mock test, next is we have to write the full GATE exam. Now one of the things what we have to see is, when should we start writing full mock GATEs? Actually we have to start writing mock GATEs at the beginning, that is when we start preparing for GATE, so that we will know how much we have studied. Do not write mock GATEs after you have finished your preparation. You will never finish preparation. Okay, you have to start the day you start your preparation. That way you will know what is your basic level. Next, complete a subject and then write the mock GATE again and see how much improvement you have made. Also, one of the major problem with GATE is that you have the syllabus which is very huge. So remembering the syllabus is very important. Not just remembering, every time applying to see how much you will understand, how well you can reproduce, that is very important. Okay, so that's why mock test is very important. Okay, and from where should we write mock test? There are various institutes all over India which provides mock GATE series. Okay, so these test series are very important. Preferably take more than one series and you will get various ways in which you can answer. Okay, now once writing the mock GATE is not enough. After writing mock GATEs, one of the things you have to see is what you have done right, what you have done wrong. That jotting down is very important. Okay, so whatever weak topics you have to strengthen it again. Okay, and write mock GATE seriously. If you don't write seriously, it will not serve its purpose. Okay, and take 3 hours. Do not have any distraction. Say your parents or anybody who are nearby not to disturb you for 3 hours and write it very seriously. Okay, very important. Okay, so this is what is Nidhidhyasana is, and what are the 3 steps to clear GATE. In addition to this, there are some miscellaneous steps. Okay, one of the things we have to have is this. See, you have to start your preparation early. Do not wait that you will complete. Some people have a idea that they will complete syllabus within their preparation is 3 months is enough, 2 months is enough. No. See, if you have not done your engineering seriously, now what happens generally in private engineering colleges, most of the students, more than 90% of the students do not study for studying purpose. They study for marks. When they study for marks, what happens is whatever they have studied in the previous semester is gone. There is a there is a type of culture which I call it gobbling and vomiting culture. That is, previous day or previous day to the exam or few days before the exam, we gobble up concept, and in the during the exam we vomit the subjects, or we vomit the concepts, or we vomit the information. Okay, so here there is nothing we have we have digested. Okay, so during our engineering we generally don't digest the concept, and that is the major reason why we don't clear GATE type of exams. Okay, and one more point. Okay, so here one of the things what has to be there is continuous study. Concept doesn't come in one day. It's like this. See, getting hold of the concept is like taming an elephant. Okay, subjects are not your slaves that you study in one day and it will come to you. Okay, so you have to study it continuously, and continuous study will only make you to get hold of the subjects. Okay, so very important to start your preparation early. Now, how early? Early, I will say second year. From the second year you have to start if you have to clear in the final year. Okay, in the final, clear in the sense I am talking about high ranks. say about 100 rank or 200 rank where you can get into PSUs. If you have to do that, you have to do a serious preparation from the second year. Otherwise it is a waste. Also, the people who are starting in the final years, don't think that you can clear in after your 7th semester. No, you cannot. You have to have 1 to 1.5 years. Okay, this is for the people who have studied in that culture of gobbling up and vomiting. The people who have studied engineering seriously to master the concept, for them it is not difficult at all. Okay, but I see in private engineering college most of the students are of the category of gobbling and vomiting culture. So generally for more than 90% of the students it will take more than a year, okay, to prepare for GATE. Okay, do not think 1 month is enough, 2 months is enough. It's not at all enough. Okay, next, instead of solving hundreds of problems, start understanding the concept. Okay, and also in GATE more than 50% of the syllabus is easy. Asking more than 50% of the problems which is asked is simple. Ask simple concepts. Okay, the professors in IIT do not want you to have high knowledge. They want to know whether you know the concepts properly. And most of the subject questions, if you see, those will be the questions which will be asked if you have just started studying those subjects. Okay, which has to be asked. Very, very fundamental questions. This is the type of questions GATE exam has. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to strengthen the fundamental. The main question you have to ask is, what is this? That is the type of question which is asked. Say for example, in any subject, the basic thing, basic concept, basic questions is what is asked. So study the basics properly. Okay, next, difficult problems have to be solved. Okay, to develop problem solving skills. See, getting the answer for the difficult question is not important. Okay, you might have 100 answers for difficult problems. No, you have to get it by yourself. That is very important in solving GATE. Okay, so if you have to crack GATE, think that if you don't solve the problem by yourself, it is a failure. You have to understand the concept, solve the problem. Solve the problem to get the problem solving skills, not to get the answers. Okay, I hope you have enjoyed this video. I wish you all the best for your GATE preparation, and I will have more and more videos on GATE preparation coming. Kindly subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so that you could get further updates. Thank you very much and best of luck.